Guys, the 30th of the best of the video. I hope you really enjoy the movie. In this movie, we're talking about Dolly's Factory and a New Family, Part 3. Yeah, it is still based on. It's still based on Dolly's Factory. The suffering ends. So now, kick back, relax, grab a snack, and I really hope you enjoy the movies. So now it starts on January 2nd, 2026. And Mary was making some family art. Like it was around like 2 a.m. in the morning. All three of the siblings were all still awake. Shelby, Linnea, and Blu-ray. And then they the girls want to be suspicious on him if he's searching up. If he's searching Route 34. But he was just making family photos. And like he went for his game search when he was gone with his friends. When Shelby and Linnea took him out, he was with other friends. Miss Nicholson went through his search history. He had some games on there like some games that are like way different. He had like Trigonometry Dash. He had Trigonometry Dash. He had Geometry Dash, Rocket League, Minecraft, but he can switch old versions. And the mom was actually proud of her son, not searching up anything new. Yeah, just give me 1 second, not trying to interrupt. Let me just check my friends online. Get back my friends online. And then when he came home, he started practicing how to beat every level in Trigonometry Dash. And he was like staying up almost till like 3 a.m. in the morning just to get extremely better. And his sisters are actually kind of proud of him. They're not searching anything weird. Oh no, the last one. And then later that same evening, Murray felt so dreaded after he stood up for the past. And after Murray was staying out, not only that he was left home alone for the very first time, he also invited Spinette over. Well, when Mr. and Miss Nicholson forgot about him, and that's not the worst part. His sisters forgot to wake him up after he was put into a deep sleep, almost reminding me of Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. I mean, that's what that chapter's called. It's called Deep Sleep. And it's not just okay. And he wanted to not come to the field trip. Feels like he's been to hella field trips since he was only just okay guys, not gonna lie, when I was 5 years old watching the Penguins movie, and I'm not talking about the one with Madagascar. I just remember when I was a 5-year-old and I went to the movies as our field trip. Bro, I felt so good. My body was so hyped up. Alright, back to what I was saying. And not only he got left home alone, he invited Spinette over. And then Blu-ray, he did something really different that Spinette had to make an excuse so she can keep his secret. They literally kissed each other because they do have a Alexa. Well, I don't call it my Alexa. I call it Amazon. And yes, he literally kissed her because she said, because Spinette said, I really love the kids, but you don't unplug your Alexa. And he said, of course. So he unplugged the wire. And then they kissed each. What? And then it was his ever first time kissing his friend, a female friend, because we all know that if you kiss your sibling, whether you're from Alabama you know? And then he unplugged the Alexa back in. And Miss Nicholson, she said, why did you unplug it? And then she checked in their room, and said, why'd you unplug your amp? Why you unplug your Alexa? He felt devastated. He felt blood. He felt his blood boiling. He felt his blood flabbergasting. I know, he felt his blood warming up. Make some fresh, good old food. Back in '89! And then he said, for no reason, and his mom let him slide. But she didn't notice. That they actually kissed each other. A couple of days later, no, like a couple of hours later, his mom caught Spinette at their house. And he got in trouble. But not like all the way, not like halfway punished, not like 1/4 away. Cause like Gloria was just 3/4, was just like 2/4 away from getting punished. So he tried to make him an excuse, but it was too late. Like that one time at his school, like after when the summer ended, one of his friend, his white friend, he threw a bottle at he threw a bottle at that white boy's girlfriend. Her guy, John Cena, is always covered for her little pookie. She started crying, thinking like she dying. And then that little white kid, he says, "Oh, are you okay, Pookie?" And he stands up, eyes locked, looks around, protecting her as Princess Peach from Super Mario, like the old 1985 game. Turns around and yells, "Who did that?" And then Blu-ray walks up. Blu-ray, Linnea, and Shrubby, and Spinette walks up, and Blu-ray says, "I'm just joking, yo, chill. Like, why are you even standing up for your girl? A water bottle is completely harmless." And he tried fighting him, but my guy Blu-ray picked him up and just body slammed him. Oh my God. And my guy Blu-ray, bro, he picks up that white kid and body slams him. That's not even the worst part. He even sent that white kid to the hospital because he broke his spinal cord, just like in the jump scare in Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 that the doctor breaks your spinal cord / spine, whatever you call it. Yeah. And then the white kid walks out, and then the white girl is so traumatized, looking like that one face from I Show Speed with the gray background, almost reminding me of the 1928 Steamboat Willie. And then he walks out, but he wasn't done. He turns around and yells, "Ya stupid hard R word I can't say." And then this guy and every black kid stood up and started chasing him down the hallway. Wait, is Felicia back? Wait. Yeah. Oh my God. And then the white kid tried to walk out, but this time he took a weird, what is happening to me? And then it wasn't done yet. He turns around and yells, "Ya stupid hard R, the N hard R word I can't say." And then he started running down the hallway like a ninja. Bro, every black kid stood up, and then he wasn't able to escape them. They were actually faster than him. He was unescapable. He wasn't able to get out of there. So like, anyone couldn't save him because everybody was unsavable for him. Everyone thought he was unsavable until like all the black kids beat him up so hard that he got so many lashes. Even the black moms and dads joined the fight. He got like, as soon as Blu-ray took the picture, Blu-ray started bursting out and dying of laughter because that white kid got like 30 lashes. He has 30 lashes / belt marks. And Blu-ray didn't even feel bad. He just started dying of laughter. It was like that one time in my, like before that one time in my marking period 4 in Lois Reading School, we were talking about like something about girls' puberty until like the video said, ouch, my boobs. And I was like, the girls need breast milk so they can fill their rating. Bro, my guy, Mr. Allen and Mr. Maboygan, my teachers, Mr. Allen and Mr. Maboygan started dying of laughter. To laughter. And then I can't believe I actually knew girls' puberty. Because we all know mothers, right? Yeah. So I want to show you this real quick tip. So you want to learn. So like instead of just like doing this, that you're gonna miss every shot. This is how I do mine. So this is like every average player. But this is how I do it. So just pay attention to my inventory. Alright, back to the story. And then he felt absolutely... But his mom didn't punish him. She actually felt good for him. Oh yeah, guys, real quick. You remember like earlier I was talking about like when Blu-ray downloaded Rocket League? I have a friend by the name of T-Mac. He is a RLCS by the name of the Rocket League Championship. And I felt so good from him. And I felt so good for him. And back to the story. For real, back to the story. And then, later that same day, he was still dying of laughter. Because, like, not only he sent the picture that the white kid was completely naked. And yes, I'm being 100% sure. He was completely naked. No clothes, no pants, no shirt, no nothing. He was completely naked. And then he actually started learning about what is more important and what is more important, what is non-important, what is non-important, what is more important, and what is also not important. And then the next day, he worked so hard to become the best player. Wait, hold up. So I have to look up. Here we go. I thought I would hit like an iron golem if I looked away. Alright, I want to do this. I'm gonna set myself a challenge. I want to see if I can hit an iron golem without even like having my eyes open. Am I? And now the good part is that he started more hanging out with his friends instead of just going on his Chromebook. Not only he wasted his mom's money, he had a good relationship with it until he started not using it anymore. Then mother felt absolute cinema. Then he started hanging out with his friends more. Alright, we're gonna pause that for today, guys. I hope you like, comment, and sub. And tell me, and type 1 if you liked it. See you next time.